Okay, here is another lesson describing how to graph inequalities. So this would be part 2 because the equations or inequalities are a little more challenging. So here's our first question, number 1. We're going to distribute and then simplify and get the y all by itself, and then we're going to graph it. So here was our original question. We distribute the 3. Don't forget to distribute to this. So we get 3x minus 6 is greater than y plus 8. I want to get the y all by itself, so I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So this reads 3x minus 14 is greater than y. 3x minus 14 is greater than y is the same thing as y is less than 3x minus 14. And so I tend to switch this around so that the y is on the left-hand side because we're familiar with that. That looks like y equals mx plus b. So the slope is 3, the y-intercept is negative 14, and the inequality sign, because y is less than, tells us we're going to shade under, and because it is y is less than and not less than or equal to, we know it is a dashed line. So we have a y-intercept of negative 14. We start down here. We go up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. So I kind of went up 15 over 5, if that makes any sense. So up 15 over 5 would be a slope of 3. It is a dashed line, and I have shaded below. So everything on this side of the line. This would be above, this would be below. Let's take a look at number 2. Number 2 looks pretty similar. It reads 2 times the quantity x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 1/4 y minus 1. So we're going to distribute and get y all by itself. After distributing, the 2 goes to the x and the 1, and so it's still greater than or equal to 1/4 y minus 1. We're trying to get the y all by itself, so first I add 1 to both sides, giving me 2x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 1/4 y. The y is not yet all by itself. We need to get rid of that 1/4. So maybe you're thinking multiply by the reciprocal. Reciprocal of 1/4 is 4 over 1. So in essence, we are multiplying this side of the inequality by 4 and this side of the inequality by 4. Notice these little arrows indicating that I am distributing the 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And 4 times 1/4 is 1. So I have 8x plus 12 is greater than or equal to y, which is the same thing as y is less than or equal to 8x plus 12. Y-intercept, slope, shade under, and it will be a solid line. So y-intercept is 12. This is a little challenging to draw, but we can do it. Y-intercept 12, and then I went up 8 over 1. It is a solid line, and we are shading below. Good work.